Alright, what is up, guys? It's Camo Kid 556 back again with another video. And this video is going to be weird. If you haven't seen the title already, it's probably going to be conspiracy theories. I'm just gonna come right out with it. I believe in a lot of really ridiculous conspiracy theories, and I'll get to the darker ones later in the video, but I mean, just to get right into it, the first conspiracy theory that I personally believe in is the UFOs and aliens are real. And the reason I believe this is I grew up in this very special place called New Hampshire. And you know what happened in New Hampshire? Barney and Betty Hill, the first alien abduction, happened in New Hampshire. And there was another UFO encounter in Exeter where a homeless guy was almost hit by one. And then when he got to a police station and took them out to where the UFO was, a police officer saw it and almost shot at it with his gun. That is crazy. Like, the first one, Barney and Betty Hill, they were a black couple, and they were driving back from Canada, and they drove through the White Mountains, and I believe they lived in Seabrook, and they got abducted somewhere in Whitehead, New Hampshire. And they pulled over a couple times because they saw some lights flashing in the sky. One, if I saw lights flashing in the sky, I would not be stopping to check them out. One, it might be a helicopter. Two, it might be a satellite crashing down to Earth. Or three, it might be a meteorite. I'm not stopping for any of those. But basically, they kept driving along. And then the spaceship came over their car, landed right in front of them, basically blinded them, and then they woke up in their car hours later, not remembering where they were, and then they had to be hypnotized to remember they were taken up in the spaceship, they were probed, and they were taken to, what was it, Zeta Reticuli, I believe? Yeah, Zeta Reticuli. And that is fucking wild. That's the state that I grew up in. First alien abduction. Fuck you, other states. Oh my god. Texas has some pretty cool UFO stories too. I might go over them in another video, but jeez. That one is like wild to me. We have the first recorded alien abduction ever. The first state to have an alien abduction. Pretty crazy. And then the Exeter incident, there was a guy walking on a road back when hitchhiking was a thing. He was trying to hitch into Exeter. He had his thumb out, trying to catch a ride, and he sees this red light coming towards him. And it comes towards him super, super fast, flies right over his head. He drops down and ducks it. And then he starts running because this thing is trying to, like, kill him, basically. And he gets to a car. He says, "Hey, can you take me to the police station? Something just tried to kill me." And the guy takes him to the Exeter police station. He gets in there all panicky, and he's like, "Hey, man, a red ball just tried to kill me out on this road. Can we go back out there and check to see if it's still there? I don't want any other hitchhikers getting killed by whatever that thing was." And a police officer gets in his car. He goes back out to the road with him, and they see this red ball floating over a field. And they both get out. They both walk out into the field. The officer is looking up at it, and then the red ball starts to get bigger and bigger, which means it's getting closer to them. So the officer draws his pistol, points it at the red ball, and he is like ready. He is gonna shoot this thing if it gets any closer. The red ball kind of like stops glowing as much. It becomes less bright, and then it just like shoots up and disappears. And that's crazy. I don't know. I've seen a UFO before. Me and my friend Hayden were on our way to the beach once, and I don't know what it was, but we're on our way to the beach. There's a traffic jam, and then just this white streak. No noise, no nothing. Just 1 second, it's in like the peripheral of my vision, and then the next second, it's gone. I don't know what it was. I don't know where it was going, but it didn't make any sound. Like, it was just there, and then it was gone. I don't know if anybody else has seen it. Let me know down in the comments if you guys were in Manchester at this time. If you saw that white orb-looking thing, UFO, on the highway, it was crazy. But anyways, yeah, that's wild. And then, I mean, since we're in Texas, I've been to Dallas once or twice. Not a very fun city. I haven't been there a lot because there's not really a lot to do there. Most of the cities I've been to, Houston, San Antonio, obviously, and then Austin, because I have to go up there for state guard training. And El Paso. El Paso, there's not really a lot to do out there, but it's still a pretty fun place. There are bars and places you can go to at night, but other than that, it's not really a lot. You could go over to Nuevo Laredo, but that would require crossing the border. Anyways, in Dallas, you guys probably already know where I'm going with this, but the JFK assassination. The JFK assassination happened in Dallas. I remember when I was there, going to the place where it happened. They have like the X marks in the road to show like where he got hit and stuff, and the book depository and stuff, and it's like, there's no way. There is no way somebody could do that with a bolt-action rifle. There were definitely two shooters. I believe I saw a documentary on James E. Files, I believe his name was, and his story is pretty convincing. If you guys haven't seen it, he is the second shooter. He was the one in the train yard, because you know, like, the bullets were coming this way. Why did his head go down and back? He was shot from the front. He was shot this way. There's no, you cannot convince me. And there were six distinct shots heard on the recording. There were 3 that came from up high, and then there were 3 that came from it's like echoed down low. You can tell some are up high because the shots are heard further away, and then you can hear some that are closer to the ground that are louder because they're not coming from as far away. That's all I got to say about that. But like, when the JFK files came out, I was so pissed when they didn't confirm what I believe. Like, there's got to be proof in those files that, because one of the other things is 3 guys were arrested in the train yard. 3 guys were arrested in the train yard. Who were those guys, and why were they not, like, questioned or asked anything or charged? Like, that's my question. How could you arrest 3 guys and just let them go when you know that, like, shots came from the train yard, which is where those guys were found. So, I don't know. It's crazy. One of the other murder conspiracy theories that I believe in is that Jack Ruby, the guy who killed Lee Harvey Oswald, was a sleeper agent for Russia. Not really gonna go into it, but if you remember the MK Ultra program, there was a lot of stuff to do with mind control and LSD and getting people to believe things that they wouldn't normally believe with the use of drugs. Now, is there anything to prove it? No. Pretty short one, but I mean, I believe it. I believe that Jack Ruby probably was a sleeper agent, and he was sent there to, because he I think afterwards he was like, I didn't kill anybody. I don't remember doing that. And that's like one of the signs of like the MK Ultra shit. That was one of the big things they were trying to do. People committing crimes and then not remembering what they did. One of them actually happened here in San Antonio. I might do a video on that one later. And then one of the crazier ones that I believe in, and since it always comes up in all these conspiracy theory videos, Jeffrey Epstein did not kill himself. And funnily enough, there was footage of him driving around in, I think, like a BMW convertible in Florida. And there was also footage of Ghislaine Maxwell and her brother up in, like, Canada or something, in, like, Toronto or somewhere like that. You can't convince me that a guy that had that much dirt on a fuck ton of people, like Trump, the Clintons, the Kennedys, the fucking, what is it, the Israeli government, he had a dirt on like the royal family. He had dirt on the royal family of England. What's his name? King Charles or Prince Charles or whatever the fuck his name is. You can't tell me that, like, he had dirt on damn near everybody, and he was just like, they just silenced him like that. Like, he had to have escaped. They either one faked his death and they brought him out and took him somewhere else to be like, all right, we're letting you go. Don't do any dumb shit. Don't fucking touch any kids again. If you fuck this up, we can't help you anymore. Or they faked his death and they flew him back to Israel and they have him and they're just letting him roam free now. Because, like, the intelligence services are a weird bunch. Just like I said earlier, MK Ultra. They're all you need to do is look up Operation Sweeping Wind, and that's all the proof you need, because they're fucking weird. All the CIA, FBI, NSA, all those fucking places are fucking weird. They do a lot for the country, but they do some pretty wacky stuff sometimes. Operation Northwoods, like I said, Operation Sweeping Wind, Operation Blue Book. If UFOs and aliens weren't real, why the fuck were you investigating them? One, and two, why the fuck did you find a bunch of them not to be true? But why are there like, I think there were over 100 that they were like, yeah, we can't make heads or tails of it. We don't know what the fuck this is. How are you gonna say they're not real and then have over 100 cases saying, yeah, we don't know what this is. It's probably aliens. And then how are you gonna tell us like, oh yeah, aliens aren't real, and then here's another conspiracy theory that I think of a lot. I'll go over this one really quick. Every time the government fucks up on something, new shit about aliens comes out. Tell me I'm wrong. When the BLM riots were happening, the Summer of Love, what was coming out at the exact same time? Oh, the Pentagon has released footage of these flying aircraft that we can't identify from Navy stuff. Really? Oh, I thought you said there was no such thing. Huh. I thought you guys said that UFOs didn't exist. The fucking Hunter Biden stuff, the Hunter Biden laptop stuff. There was a bunch of UFO disclosure stuff then too. When they were like, oh, the laptop doesn't exist. I have the laptop in my possession. This, that. There are pictures of him with hookers and smoking dope and this and that. What came out the exact same time as that shit came out? Oh, the government is saying that they have footage of aliens, like bodies that they don't know where they came from. They might be alien in origin or came from another planet. What happened to all that cocaine in the White House or some shit? What the fuck happened there, huh? What happened there, government? I thought aliens weren't real. The fucking the Kamala Harris and Joe Biden campaign. What the fuck happened there? When they were like, oh yeah, it's not a coup. Kamala Harris didn't coup Joe Biden to get him out of office so that she could make her political run. What happened then? Oh, this guy says that he was part of the Night Stalkers, the 170th SOAR, and he flew a Chinook helicopter with a UFO attached. Ooh, and it was a UFO that like nobody had ever seen before. It was egg shaped and it was glowing with no visible signs of propulsion or whatever the fuck. Like, so you've been telling us for 70 years, 80 years almost, that UFOs don't exist, and now suddenly when all these fucking shit starts happening, you're just like, nope, don't look over there, look over here. Aliens are real. Aliens are actually real now. Don't look at all the shady shit we're doing. Aliens are real. See? This is why I don't trust the government on anything. This is why every fucking time this happens, the government pisses me off because they're like, yeah, don't look at all the shady shit. Aliens are real. We're giving you all the information. We're slowly releasing it because we don't want you looking at all the dirty shit we're doing. We want you to look at this stuff that we've been hiding from you for 70 years. And it's like, come on. Really? I listen to Joe Rogan. I've seen the Bob Lazar podcast. I fucking know you guys are hiding shit from us. It's not hard to see. But, yeah, anyways, I just wanted to get that out there. Some of the wacky conspiracy theories that I believe in, because I wanna add in a little bit of kind of not story time content, but like just more fun, wacky content, so I can show off a little bit more of my personality. Let me know if you guys want to see some vlogs. There are some places that I could go in San Antonio, like the Riverwalk and the Alamo and some of the parks and stuff. I'm gonna start hiking pretty soon too, so let me know if you want to see that. But thank you guys for watching. As always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video if you liked it. Leave some weird conspiracy theories down in the comments for me. I'd love to read them. And until the next one, I will see you guys when I see you guys. Peace.